people. Hope you guys are doing great. We're also doing fine. And welcome back to my channel. Thank you for subscribing, liking, sharing, and supporting me. Thank you so much. Welcome new members. Welcome back to the family members. You guys mean a lot to me. Here mostly I talk on parenting, childhood, breastfeeding, and all those related to child upbringing. Today I want to share on my personal experience. Somebody was asking why I chose exclusive breastfeeding. To me, as in person, I feel like exclusive breastfeeding is very cheap for a mother like me, a stay-home mom. So I feel like exclusive breastfeeding is the best option to do if you are a stay-home mom or I don't have a lot of income streams. So I feel like if I do exclusive breastfeeding, first of all, it's going to be cheap on my side, and it's not going to be so costly, because you know that when you start thinking of formula, my dear, if you don't have enough income, if you don't have enough money, it's going to just give you a lot of stress. Let me just have stress on diapers and other things, but not formula. Formula is very expensive. I don't know on your country, but on my country, formula is very expensive, because the best formula I used to buy with my firstborn is to be imported. It's not the one that it's made from here. So it's import. So you know those imported products, they are more expensive than the products that have been made from here. So with my second born and this last born here, hopefully I just chose to breastfeed exclusively so that I can spare the cost. So that's one thing. But also the other thing is it's so nutritious. I don't have to think of other supplements when I'm doing breastfeeding. It's just enough. Breast milk itself is enough. It has all the nutrients, it has all the antibodies, it has all the nutrients that will make the immune system of the baby to become so strong. It's so nutritious on its own. Also, the other thing why I chose exclusive breastfeeding, I feel like I bond to the baby so nicely, and the bondage becomes so close, more than if I was giving formula. It's fine, you can give formula, but for me I feel like creating that closeness, creating that bondage is through this breastfeeding. When I'm breastfeeding, I'm looking at my baby is looking at me, my baby smiles, I smile back. I feel so blessed and I feel so happy. So for me, I'll choose breastfeeding exclusively more than the other side. So for me, I feel like exclusive breastfeeding for me on my side. Those are some of the tips that I decided to breastfeed exclusively. Though at this time, because now my baby is 7 months, so it's now having other food solids. He has started weaning, so he also eating other foods. So I'm not now again breastfeeding exclusively as I was before, because now he's mixing with the other food and things. But in the first 6 months, I chose to breastfeed exclusively because of those few factors. Because it's cheap, the baby gets all the nutrients, it helps in bonding, it brings me and the baby more close, and I enjoy it. The other thing is, you know, when you're doing something, do it when you're happy, do it when you're enjoying. Because if you're not enjoying it, then it's going to become a burden. You're not going to enjoy any moment on it. It's just going to be a burden. But if you do it while you're enjoying it, I love it and I enjoy it. When I'm looking at this angel, in the first week, I can't promise you, in the first week of breastfeeding, it's very hectic and it's so painful. The nipple, the sores and things like, it's very painful. But then as you keep on going, as you keep on breastfeeding, all those will go away. So those are some of the tips that me myself, as to why you ask me why I chose breastfeeding exclusively, those are some of the tips that I chose to myself and decided to myself that I'm going to breastfeed exclusively. And here I am. I did it for the first 6 months, and it was nice and it was okay with me. I didn't really have the burdens and things like, I didn't think of buying formula. I didn't think of, because by the way, those formula things, you find you buy a bottle, a can of formula, it takes only 1 week, and this, as the baby grows, it can even take only 3 days and it's finished. So again, you start thinking of buying another one, you start thinking of buying another one, you start thinking of buying another one. So those are some of the tips I feel like, for me, according to my experience, my own experience, those are some of the things that made me choose to breastfeed exclusively, and I enjoyed it. It wasn't a burden. It wasn't that something I missed out a point or I missed anything. That's what I decided to do, and I did it perfectly. So it's upon you to decide on what to choose, and it just depends. Why do you do like that? Are you hearing that noise that he's doing? Anyway, the more he grows, the more. I think even he's not very hungry. Yeah. So another thing, I have I didn't run out of milk. My milk was enough. Though sometimes you find that you get fewer milk than the other, but I feel like my milk was enough for this strong, healthy baby. You can see the baby is very strong and very healthy. So yeah, just dependent on breast milk. But now he's having other foods. He's eating solids, and so far so good. He's doing it very well. He's eating. He has not rejected any food. For the ones that I've made, he has not rejected any. I've not seen any allergies. I've not seen any allergies or any reactions. So far so good. He's doing well, and he's now about to hit 7 months, and he's doing great. And now he's practicing. I think he wants to crawl. So if you put something here, I'll try to reach it. Yeah. Reach that. So he's trying to reach. So I think this is a process of crawling. He's trying to reach for it. Yeah, it's good. Good job. Good job. So I think he's also in that process of trying to crawl. So hopefully sooner or later he'll be on his knees. On his knees. Anyway guys, thank you so much. Hope you have enjoyed this video. Hope to see you in the next video. I love you guys. Mwah! Bye for now.